Is an IKEA PAX closet really worth the money and the effort to make it look built in? Isn't it just made out of cheap MDF? Is it gonna last? Well, this is my second IKEA PAX closet, and I'm gonna give you my full review on what I think of the quality of this closet and how you can make it look more high-end. Hi, I'm Hannah. I recently built this IKEA PAX closet, and it is really the closet of my dreams. Now, I think the most important thing that people have to understand is when you're getting an IKEA PAX closet, you're trading off the cost of having something custom built with real wood with MDF. Now, MDF is actually a really good quality product that helps bring the cost of the IKEA closet down. A closet like this, if it was custom, would be $20,000. I truly think an IKEA PAX closet can last 25 years. I've actually already had these units for 5 years. I had them in my old house, I disassembled them, and I rebuilt them in this house. So if that doesn't tell you it's good quality, I don't know what does. My IKEA closet looks really built in because I designed it in the IKEA PAX planner. So before you start, what you need to know is all the different dimensions of your walls and also the height of your room. Also, don't forget to measure the depth of the door frame all the way to the back wall, and that's going to help you figure out how deep your PAX closet should be, because they do come in 2 different depths. What's really important when you're planning your IKEA PAX closet that you understand there are different widths of the closet and also different depths. So there's 3 different widths. There's a 50, 75, and 100 centimeter depth. Now, I actually really like mixing up these different sizes because I like to use each box as an organizer for my clothes. So in this one, this is a 50 centimeter one, and I've got all my blazers. This one back here is 100 centimeters. It's got all my dresses and skirts because I've got a lot of them. That also will correspond to the width of the drawers that you have underneath. So over here, I've got a 50 centimeter drawer. And over here, I actually also used a 50 centimeter drawer because you can divide this up because this goes behind, right? I couldn't have a 100 centimeter drawer because there'd be no way to open this up. But on this section, I've got the 100 centimeter drawers for my objects, you know, things that I really need to store in here, like jeans or sweaters. So I really tried to use the most IKEA PAX systems I could just because they're so easy to build, they're versatile. But I did have this nook in my closet that I just couldn't fit one into. So I actually built a custom one. I took an old dresser that I already had and I just made a very simple wardrobe box to go on top of it. And here in the back corner, same thing, just a simple wardrobe box. And I know a lot of people have been commenting on like what you use this back corner for. It's so hard to get into. So I'm South Asian, so I actually hang all my ethnic clothes here because I don't use them all that much. You know, this could be a great space also if you're a male and you have suits that you don't use that much, maybe just for weddings or funerals, but just something that I can still access this very easily. Okay, so I can still get my clothes out, but you know, it's just a little bit harder to get to the ones that are in the back. But the reason I actually built this small corner wardrobe is because I wanted to maximize every little inch of this small closet. So I removed the door of my closet because the closet door actually swung inwards and it would be blocking a lot of the closet. And I actually like having my closet open. It's really pretty and aesthetic. So every time I walk by it, it just makes me really happy. Before you start building anything, make sure you take inventory of your closet and figure out, you know, what kind of things you want hanging, what you would like folded, and how much you have of each. So for me, I really like to have my t-shirts hung, but I don't like to have my sweaters hung. So I have 2 drawers for sweaters here, and I knew they had to be really wide because I have a lot of sweaters. I live in Canada, so yeah, I have a lot of sweaters. So you really need to take a look at like what kind of clothes you have and what is the quantity of them before you actually plan your closet. And what I would suggest is actually use the IKEA PAX planner and write down like, in this drawer, I put my underwears, and in this drawer, I put my workout clothes, because that will help you understand how many drawers you need, how many shelves you need. I actually don't have any shelves. I don't like to have things folded and exposed because I don't like that mess, because I feel like things when they get folded, they're not as clean, and I'd rather just have them in a drawer. One of the best things about the IKEA PAX closet is that you can move shelves and drawers around as your needs evolve. So like I said, this is actually the units that I had in my old house. I disassembled them, and when I brought them to this house, I actually changed up the orientation of the drawers and the shelves. Like this drawer unit, you see how this is one of the 100 centimeter wide IKEA PAX units? This unit actually used to be on the other side. But the great thing is that because you have these holes, then you can just, you know, rework the orientation. So one of the reasons I love this IKEA PAX wardrobe is because of the organizers. So this is actually a pull-out tray, and I have a lot of jewelry. So all I did was I got like a little foam mat. This is like a yoga mat. And I cut it up so that my earrings don't slide around. But I really love this because I can see all of my big statement earrings here really easily. I also built a custom organizer here for my bangles. So this is really easy to build. I just like notched out these little grooves here. I glued this in, and then I use this little dowel to take my bangles off. And as you can see, my daughter loves it so much that she asked for a row of bangles too. Okay, this is the pant organizer, and I really love this because I like to have my jeans hung. It's easy to like hang your jeans and take them out. The only thing is that if you have a belt on them, it's a little bit hard to put them in. So I always take the belt off, which is actually better for your belt anyway, so it doesn't get a weird crease in it. So I also used a lot of the box organizers inside my drawers. I feel like it just helps a lot. So these are like my workout socks, and I've got like my dress socks behind here. And probably the best organizer that IKEA has to offer is the jewelry organizer. Honestly, it's just so pretty. Everything is organized. It has its own place. This for me feels like I wake up and I can pick everything, and it's so beautiful and luxurious. I also really love all this organization space you have above. So in here I store my kids' clothes because my kids hand down clothes to each other because I've got 3 kids. So I basically just put the clothes up there until my next child is ready to use the clothes. And I like it because I can organize them by size because I have quite a few of them up there. I also swapped out these rods. The IKEA ones just come with like these metal rods, but I wanted to have some element of wood. So I just got these dowels from the hardware store and I cut them down and I mounted them instead. So I am not a huge purse girly, but I do have a few purses. So I got this really inexpensive organizer, and I like that it fits right here in the 50cm PAX wardrobe. And so this way I can just see my purses and grab them as I need them. I also got this little belt organizer, and let me tell you, I really love this little clear belt organizer. Like I said, like for the jeans and pants, you don't want to have your belts in there. So I just roll them up and I put them in here. IKEA has redesigned their PAX wardrobes, and they are so much easier to install. They literally come in a box. You stand up your unit and you open it up. Now in the old units, you had to build it piece by piece, and it was really hard to do. But with the new ones, I really think that you can do this on your own because I did it too. Now you want to make sure you anchor these to the wall, but IKEA has also improved the anchoring system. It is so much easier to use, but I definitely think that these should be anchored to the wall, especially if you have small kids. You don't want to have any accidents where kids are, you know, getting into your clothes and they're really curious. Because IKEA makes these in standard sizes, all the drawers are compatible with the new system. So like I actually took old drawers and I put them in the new system, which is this one that I got. So that actually is a huge bonus for me, knowing that I don't think IKEA is really going to change the size of the PAX wardrobes. I feel like this is one of the like most stable items that they sell. So even if, you know, something breaks in the future, you can go and get it replaced at IKEA. Plus, they come with that 10-year warranty. One of the biggest concerns that people have is whether these drawers last. Okay, I will be totally honest with you. In my old house, I did not have enough space, and I only had 2 of these organizers, and I kind of overstuffed my drawers. So the bottom of these drawers are sagging a little bit, and I think that's really my fault. Like, you're not supposed to overfill them to the point where you're pushing down to close them, okay? So if you're doing that, then yeah, your drawers are probably gonna sag a little bit, but I know that the drawers that are not sagging are like my underwear drawers because I didn't overfill them. It was more like my t-shirt drawers, my sweater drawer, those were really overfilled. So will the IKEA PAX closet hold up over time? In my opinion, yes, it does. Like I said, I had this in my old house. I disassembled the whole thing and I brought it here. And I do feel like the quality is quite good. The rails on them are very good. They're soft closing. So as you can see, like that. Like I love that they don't slam shut. You can just, okay, because on this side I used an old dresser that I already had. It's really old and it does not have a soft close, so the difference here. I mean, I guess that's not that bad for me, but like, I made this built-in closet. I expect that it will last at least 20 years. I have no intention of ever taking this out and taking it apart. Now, the great thing is that, you know, if one of the drawers is sagging so much that it breaks, I can go to IKEA and just get a replacement. They're not that expensive. I think that if you have something custom and then something goes wrong, it's actually a lot more expensive to try and get it replaced. That being said, this whole system is made with MDF. I think that MDF is a really great material. It helps bring the cost of products down. And I actually like MDF because real wood, it warps over time. Like with the weather in the winter, it will contract, and in the summer it will expand with the humidity. So I like MDF because it's actually temperature stable, so you never get any of that. And I think that's why IKEA uses it, because otherwise the drawer slides wouldn't slide as well, like depending on, you know, the moisture in your air. So of course I made my IKEA PAX closet really custom. I painted it this really moody green. I actually added drawer fronts to all these because the drawers are actually recessed. If you can see in here, I added this drawer front. And that way, when I added the trim on the side, it looks just so much more high-end. You know, I changed up the hardware as well. I used a combination of knobs and handles, and I think that also really gives a nice look, and I made it brass. Honestly, I love this closet. I love coming in here and picking my clothes every day. I have found that it has made me so much more organized. I used to throw my clothes in a heap on my bathroom counter. I never do that now. Like, I like coming and organizing my clothes, and I don't share this with my husband because honestly, I feel like just having my own closet is like such a special thing for me, where I don't need to like monitor whether, you know, he's buttoning up his shirts when he hangs it up or not. This is my closet. So I did a combination here of drawer fronts. I used plain drawer fronts, and then I added this half dowel trim. This is really easy to do. I just did it on my miter saw, and then I nailed them on. I even carried the design onto this dresser, which is like this one that I made. This is not IKEA PAX, but I wanted to have the same flow in the entire closet. My closet has one overhead light here, but I wanted to add some extra lighting in here, so I got these wireless lights from Amazon. They are really affordable, and I really like them because they actually have a very long battery life, and they won't turn on if it's light. So if you already have light in the area, they won't turn on. They're motion sensor, which means that they only turn on when I walk into the closet. And I feel like they just add a little bit more of a high-end look. They have this magnetic back, and then the stickers up here have a magnet, so I can just go and plug this in, and when it's done charging, I can just stick it back up here. Like that. So that is a full look into my IKEA PAX closet. I absolutely love this closet. I would highly recommend that you make the closet of your dreams. If you have any questions at all, please drop them below. I'm happy to answer them. I also have a full build video on how I made this. So if you want to go check that out, I will also link it below. And I will see you next time, and keep DIYing.